guys, welcome back to another video. So today I am here with what if Deku and Todoroki were siblings. Anyways, let's get into it. Actually, before I start, I usually start when they're born, but I'm not going to do that. I want to get into a little more explaining. So let's go. Anyways, we're going to skip to when Ree finds out she is pregnant. Okay, what the heck is going on? And after she finds out she's pregnant, she's just there thinking, okay, I can't let anything. Okay, my game's glitched, guys. I'm sorry about. It's so dark blue. It's dark blue. It's dark blue. It's all dark blue. Vent. Hold on, guys. Okay, guys, I can't play Among Us. I get too distracted in that game. Because you guys saw how I fell quiet. Anyways, like I said, I usually start off when they're born, but I ain't doing that for once. So let's get into it. So let's get to when Ree finds out she's pregnant. I'm sorry about that. She's like, okay, I just hope this baby's fine. I can't stand. I don't know Endeavor. I mean, I know Endeavor's real name. I just can't say it right. So I'm gonna say Endeavor for now, of course. Because I can't stand Endeavor torturing my children every day. So she goes to tell Endeavor. Endeavor's like, another kid. Maybe they'll have good enough quirk for me. He thinks. Now, of course, he says that in his mind. Now, they're only expecting one kid because, of course, they never had twins before because it is going to be twins. Now, in this, Deku is actually going to be neglected, by the way, so I'll change this title to what if Todoroki and Deku were siblings. What if Deku and Todoroki are siblings and neglected? I'll do that. Because you know what? Why not? Seems interesting, with all honesty. Now, of course, when Deku is born, before that, Ree, they're nice to all the other kids. I meant to say Ree will not be all like that. So they're all gonna be nice to their kids besides Deku. Now let's just say Deku is like the one kid they hate. Because you know what? Why not? So after I skip to when she's giving birth to Todoroki. Now she's just pushing. And after he's born, Ree then says, why am I still feeling pain? Then say, ma'am, you're having another baby. And like, what? Now, Ree and the Endeavor decided not to do the ultrasound because they just knew they're gonna have a boy because they've done these tests to make sure they're always gonna have boys or always gonna have girls, you know. And it comes back with they're only a boy. Now, like, what? Both of them say at the same time. And then they said, keep pushing, ma'am. Pussing? I said pussing. Oh my god. Pushing. Ma'am. Come on, almost there. And therefore, Deku is born, saying, ma'am, what do you think of your daughter? Now, Ree is just gonna act like Endeavor is, pretending to be happy about her. She's so beautiful. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, yes, your daughter is indeed beautiful. And, the great daughter. Wait, I forgot to mention, I didn't mean to say that, oh my god. Now, they see white hair, so I just think, oh, she's gonna have Ree's quirk, whatever. But she has Endeavor, I hate to say it, but Endeavor does have beautiful blue eyes. So she's gonna have Endeavor's beautiful blue eyes. Although, like I said, I hate to say he has it, but he really does. Anyways, instead of we're skipped to when 4 years when they're in preschool now. In this, they will know Bakugo, so yeah. They will know Bakugo. So, because they go to the same school as Bakugo, besides when they hit middle school, you don't know why. Anyways, like, and then, Deku's eyes and hair start glowing a rainbow color. Now, the teacher sees this saying, wait, she must be unlocking her quirk. I gotta call her parents. But Deku then sees the teacher going to the phone, and then she actually runs up to the teacher in fast speeds, saying, don't, please. Like, what do you mean? My whole family neglects me. Okay? And if you call them, they're gonna say, you brat, how could you unlock your... they're gonna just be mad that I unlocked my quirk before Shoto. Okay. Well, I won't call, okay? We'll just wait until Shoto unlocks his quirk so you can just pretend you'll just unlock yours as well, okay? Okay, ma'am. I'll put you in a room till your quirk comes down, right? Thank you. Now, after that, her eyes actually changed into a gold color and her hair turned red. So, yeah. But she's like, okay, maybe I could change it back to my original. Because it will stay permanently like that, but she change it to her original hair color and eyes until, or should I keep her white hair? Yeah, I'll do the freaking red hair. Why not? Hallelujah. I'm kidding, sorry. I had to do that. I had to. Anyways. Toya is the only one that does not neglect Deku. And this Toya is going to be Dabby, so there you go. So in this, Dabby is like 16 already. Let's just say that because I don't know how old he actually is. So let's just say he's already 16. That's the best thing I come up with. And right now, like I said, they're 4. Now let's skip to a month after she unlocked her quirk. Todoroki's hair, one side of Todoroki, the hair started to have like snow falling on it, and the other side, it has, you know, the fire up in it, and teacher's like, Todoroki unlocked his quirk, it's time. And then she nods to Deku saying, do it. Because all the other ones are just like, oh, Todoroki unlocked her quirk, so cool. And then Deku fakes unlocking her quirk. Like I said, her hair glows rainbow, goes and glow. And her eyes do the same thing. Everybody's looking at Deku saying, wait, what? And then they say, well, they are twins. It would make sense they unlocked their quirk the same day, but it's just Todoroki unlocked his quirk before her. Like, yeah, you're right. They say, you're so cool, Todoroki. She then thinks, and then once they see that her hair actually stopped glowing in her eyes, and then they look to see she has red hair and gold eyes. And Todoroki's like, her appearance really changed. What is her quirk? He says in his head, by the way, not in the outside. And then teacher calls saying, Mr. and Mrs. Todoroki. Because they have both parents on speaker, you get what I mean? Both their children have unlocked their quirks. Like, really, what is Shoto's? It seems to be half and half. They didn't even let half and half, and your daughter has seemed to, and then you didn't even get to say anything else. Now, Deku's quirk, the reason it's rainbow, is because of her powers. She has every quirk in the world imaginable, even quirks that have not even been known yet. And she can actually, you know, like the ones that change your appearance? She won't get that, but she does have that. So if she activates those quirks, then her appearance will change. But she has not activated those quirks, so her appearance will not change at least yet. So there you go. Now, of course, Todoroki's like, And then when Ri and Endeavor get their thing, oh my gosh, Shoto, what's your quirk? They're like, shut up, all kinds of stuff. Like, and then they're about to leave without Deku saying, "Wait, are they?" Yes. He may be the number one. He may be the number 2 hero, but he is a madman. That's how I'm gonna put it into terms. Madman and woman. You got Ree there. Oh, just wait a little bit and they'll come back around. And then in the car, like, oh, we forgot about the brat. Like, oh, okay, we did. Let's go back and get her. Like, Shoto, what happened with the brat? Ugh, Shoto rolls his eyes, scoffing, saying, ugh, her quirk, like, allows her to glow, I guess, because her hair and eyes turned rainbow, and then she has red hair and gold eyes now. Wait, what? But they both stopped, because usually you either get your parents' power, like one of your parents' powers, or both of them, or you inherit powers from you know, like, your grandparents, or your great, you get what I mean, like, your grandparents, your aunts, your uncles. You get what I mean? Because as long as it's like a family quirk, then yeah. But you're surprised to hear Deku had that kind of quirk. Showing the fact that nobody in either of their families have ever had that kind of quirk. They were surprised. Saying, he might have just unlocked a new quirk in our family. Because this one has never been heard of before. And that's what Endeavor and Rhea are thinking. Now, after that, Deku's like, okay, just a couple more minutes and they'll turn back around. And they turn back around, of course. Sorry guys, I just munched on something real quick. Anyways. Well, they go back and see Deku just sitting in that thing. Oh, so you guys finally turned around. Well, let's go back. We don't have all day. Then say, I'm coming. And this Toya already left, by the way, so you'll see what I'm gonna do in a little bit. Oh, and there is a ship in this, but I won't say the ship until it's actually time. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. So when they get to Quirk Doctor, they're just mostly focused on Todoroki's quirk. And they already know what they did. Basically, they already know what it is. Well, they're taking a guess on what it is, but yeah. Like, what is our sun quirk? What is our sun quirk? It's half and half. They laugh. Maniacally, I mean, like, maniacs. And your daughter's and they just get up and leave. Did they seriously forget about you? Trust me, this happens all the time, and they didn't even listen to what my quirk was. Although I have a pretty strong feeling of what it was. What do you mean? Well, first off, my appearance changed. Yeah, I did actually notice that. It did. And second off, it's probably every quirk in the world imaginary. Even quirks that have not been malfunctioned yet. Am I correct? How did you... I'm guessing part of my quirk is knowing stuff, I guess. Yeah, you're right. That means you have... And there's like a quirk we've never seen on here called... You've seen before called One For All. Really? I think I know whose quirk this is. Really? That is All Might's quirk, ring bell. It may be called Enchanted Strength or something like that, but think about it. Yeah, I guess I will think about it. Thank you, I guess? See ya. Shin goes out to outside waiting for them to turn around. Of course, they do turn around to get her. And then when they get home, the other two just surround Shoto, while, of course, Deku goes up to her room, aka the basement. Well, not up, but I guess you could say down to the basement, saying, they're the worst parents imaginable. Everybody might say that, oh, parents being a hero, because I'll say Reinless is a hero and she's the number 5 hero, because why not? I actually don't care. So why not make her the number 5 hero? Anyways, in this, there's a lot of stuff happening. And then she says, okay, so I'm gonna skip to finish. So instead of Todoroki getting the burn, it was Deku, because she walked in on, not on like her talking about how bad her family is, not really talking about how bad her family is or anything. She's talking about how good it is besides Deku. And then she throws the boiling water or whatever on her face. You get what I mean? So yeah. And then and then let's skip to when she is 6 years old, because why not? I ain't doing it. I mean, she's gonna stay 4. We're just gonna skip like a few months later. She's gonna stay 4, not 6. Oh my god. So, the house gets set on fire. They're still gonna keep that fire thing because I think there was a fire in it. I don't remember, but I think that there was a fire in it. I think that's in the manga. I don't remember correctly. So yeah. Anyways, Deku gets caught in the fire and they're saying, wait. Now the other two kind of care for Deku. I mean, they only want Deku alive so they can pick on her. You get what I mean? Like, wait, Brat's still in there. Like, we don't care. She can die for all we care. Now, little did they know the press was right behind them. But the press pretends like they didn't notice, so Endeavor wouldn't say, say anything because they know if they did something and Endeavor didn't like it, they'd be getting in trouble. You get what I mean? Like, really big trouble. Now, of course, Todoroki's like, I agree with Dad. Just forget about the brat. And the press is like, wow, even her own twin brother. And then they pretend like they just got there. Like, and then they pretend to say, wait, our daughter's in there. And Shoto's fake crying, so are the other two. Now the press is like, oh my god, such fakers. And the pro heroes just got there a couple minutes later. So don't worry, we'll get her out of there. And there's tear smirking. Well, on the other hand, the person that set the fire was Dabi, aka Toya. Now, he walks in the house saying, Deku, and they're saying, they seriously left her in here? Yeah, that's messed up. I may be a villain, but she's the only one that cared about me and our family, and I'm the only one who cared about her. Dang, even her own twin brother hates her. I hate the fact that I'm related to them. I'm sure she does too. And he then grabs Deku, replacing everything with fake bones and all that kind of stuff. Now, they want Deku to go in disguise. But we're just going to skip a couple years, like 10 years later. 10 years later. Now, Deku has been homeschooled all her life, let's just say that. The LV has been raising her. Now, the ship in my AU at least, this is going to be the UA Traitor. Now, I don't think anybody ever thought about the ship, with all honesty. Never. But at the same time, I'm making him taller and a little more handsome. Not like handsome where girls will flip and love him. I mean, like, not that handsome. But let me tell you who. It's Mineta. Now, I'm making him taller than Deku, which Deku is like 6'2", let's say that, and Mineta in this is going to be 6'6". Why not? And he like I said, he's a little more handsomer. And of course, I don't think anybody's on the ship because I've never seen it before, and I tried searching it up, but it's always like, no, it's not there. I even tried it with like the gay ship, not even like the female Deku, but no, can't find it anywhere, mine. Oh, because let me tell you this. Alright, let's get onto it. And they're like, okay. And Dabby's like, little sis, yes. I want you to go disguise with the UA trader, okay? Now, in this, school hasn't even started yet, so before I say anything, no, it has not started yet, so don't even say it. Say it. Anyways, Deku's like, really? I don't want to see those busted up heroes. Now, if there's one hero Deku actually likes, and that is Eraserhead, I just do that, because why not? Now, in this, she sees Off One as a dad, by the way, because I feel like Off One would be actually a better dad figure than Endeavor, with all honesty. That's just my opinion. Now, actually, on her first day of middle school, like the first year of middle school, she gets told that, and she is not going in as Corkless, by the way, and they have her under a fake name, and that fake name is Ava. I don't think Ava Midoriya, because there's like no Midoriyas in this, by the way, so we're just gonna use Ava Midoriya. Why not? And this is actually in her second year of middle school. Hold on, I'm sorry. I said first. This is gonna be her second year of middle school. She actually, they tell her that she's gonna have to transfer into middle school so they can get up her education, that kind of stuff. You get what I mean? All that kind of stuff. Now, of course, Deku's kind of resistant on this, but at the same time, like, fine, I'll do it if you just leave me the heck alone, kind of like way. Now, Deku in her mind saying, why am I agreeing to this? I don't even want to be here with all honesty, but of course I have to. And Deku's just like, I'm so done with this. And, now, unless she doesn't get bullied, because thanks to having every quirk in the world imaginable, she uses, let's say, Sonic Read. Let's say that's like she can read stuff super fast, and she's fast. Let's just do that. She's just like really fast, like Ida, but they don't think anything of it, because like, yeah, people can have fast quirks because it's not technically edging if you think about it. So I don't think about that. Anyways, in this, she doesn't get bullied, so there you go. Oh, and, now, Bucko does not recognize her because she changed up her appearance where she actually has black hair because she actually dyed it. I mean, she can change her hair color thanks to her quirk. And, like, she's like another version of Tokiyami, like, of how she acts, but at the same time, she's like Todoroki in canon, where he's like all cold and doesn't care, and like let's just say she's like all cold and like she's elementless. There you go. She does not have any emotions. That's all I can do. She is elementless. That's what I'm doing. Now, you're probably gonna yell at me for doing that, but who knows? Anyways, let's get to the last day of middle school. Now, in this, Bakugo and her are actually gonna be kind of friends, I guess. So why not? Because like I said, why not? Don't yell at me. And of course, everything happens almost the same, because you know not everything's the same. You're gonna see a little bit of my phone. Anyways, I don't care about that. Really. I really don't care. Hallelujah. Anyways. Now, Baka does not... Nobody makes fun of Deku because, you know... But they say, she'll never get in with that quirk, though. That's the only thing they say. Now, Deku's like... I don't really care at this point. Or what anybody says. just ignores them. Wait until class is over. And then, of course, leaves. Nothing the sludge villain, of course, still happens. But the sludge villain actually she's actually still gonna have the same eyes as she did when we first started this, where she has Endeavor's beautiful blue eyes. She wanted to look like Dabby. Anyways, I don't know why I said Dabby. Thanks to her being Dabby's sister. Anyways, that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed, and bye. Guys, this is just a quick thing. I actually am changing her name to Luna, because I'm actually changing her quirk too. Now, that'll all be in part 2, by the way. So, yeah. That's it. Bye. Hope you enjoyed the new intro, by the way.
21 minutes until I gotta go, so I told that girl I'm gonna slaughter it.
あららごめんできなかったボケ何ボケっとしてた菅原先輩